Now you're an audio man, as you said before. You don't like showing your face. What are you hiding? Are there scars?
Just an ugly cunt, mate. I'm just an ugly cunt.
What do you fucking call this, mate? I've been showing my head around everywhere. You know what I did before this podcast? I saw someone mention me on Reddit or something, and I started reading. It was Reddit / the NRL. And I did a podcast the other week with Dan and Kemp, who runs an NRL podcast called Bloke in a Bar. And and I started reading some of the comments, and they were fucking so brutal against me. I was so hated in these comments. So I was pumped to talk to you. And then I sit down reading that, waiting for you to jump on the call. And now I'm just in this fucking real negative mind space. I'm a very upset individual. It's like, fucking
hey, wait. What were the negative comments? What were they aimed at?
Let me see if I can see them. They're just like, oh, this Butterfield, he's a piece of shit. This Butterfield, he rehashes old material. This Butterfield thinks he's a fucking good-looking bloke. Like, all these things are true, but you don't have to say it on the internet.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. No, look, I jumped into YouTube in 2015, and at the time, I was in commercial real estate for 10 years. I had a bit of a career in.
You were a real estate agent.
I used to sell pubs. Yeah, I used to sell pubs. Right. That was my speciality down in Victoria. And my brother and I started a business, and we ended up gaining a bit of traction, and we sold that business to a pretty big multinational company. And it was at that time that they bought our business and they absorbed us as directors for their hotel department. And that's when I started my channel. And so I was sort of the mindset of, well, I don't want to show my face because I don't want to go to a meeting one day and have some cunt go, well, you're that bigot from the internet.
I feel you.
I don't like your opinions, so I'm not going to do this $4 million deal with you. That'd fucking suck. And so I've sort of just carried it. And I suppose like I got out of that because I started making money on YouTube and online and shit. And I've sort of always just thought, well, one day I might want to go back into that. So I'm not real big on the face thing. I don't want to go down to the supermarket and have some fucking prick go, hey, you're the guy from the internet. I mean, I'd rather just be the cartoon bear. That's just me.
I'm so vain. That's all I want is to be recognised by 12-year-old kids in supermarkets. My weird one is when like a young teenage girl says to their dad, "Oh, this is Isaac. I he's on the internet or something like that," and they think, "Is this some Chris Hansen fucking To Catch a Predator bullshit or what's going on here? This bloke's a creep." Because I look 40 years old too.
Yeah.
It's a fucking weird thing.